What is integration and why does it matter? At PUNQU, we support real and long-lasting transformation. Our emphasis is on true spiritual awakening, not just plant medicine ceremony. That is why the ayahuasca and the spiritual integration is a priority for us, as well as the post-plant medicine and ayahuasca retreat integration. So now, what is integration? What happens during ceremony is that the plant trigger shattering breakthroughs, sometimes very intense, sometimes very soft, but always very deep. And those breakthroughs can change your understanding of who you are, especially long-held beliefs or emotions that no longer make sense. So there's a need during the retreat to help you understand those insights and provide you with a safe space for you to process this changing of skins. You know, as the old skin is uncovering itself to leave space for the new skin, in this transitional period, you are as a reborn. You are a baby, very vulnerable, very sensitive. And so those ups and downs, mentally, emotionally during the retreat, need to be addressed. And so there's a need for a guide, someone who helps you navigate through those. As well, after the retreat, you are new, but you're coming back to your old, to the world. And so there's a need for tools, practical ways to understand how to manage this other transition. So that is why without this, a lot of people can stay confused, ungrounded, a little bit lost, because there's a lack of understanding or knowing how to use those new teachings, insights into your daily life. So that is why at PUNQU, at breakfast time, we all share in the group what has happened during the ceremony and what are the personal understandings. You're allowed to express yourself. Of course, if you don't want to, that is fine too. We just hold space for you so that you can do so. But the most important, personally, is the private guidance which I provide. During the afternoons, every single day, I come to you in your cabin. I'm right now in one of those cabins. We have 2 of them, where most of the work happens, truly. Where we share, I listen to you, I hear you, I hold space for you. And we meditate, give you some practical tools to navigate your moments during the retreat, but also we clearly look into how it would look like after when you come back home. What can you implement? What can you change in your life after the retreat, so that you bring your new understanding into your daily life. You know, the plant plants the seed, but the integration grows the tree. And as true and deep healing is, it takes time. A tree grows slowly. And so the awakenings can be very dramatic during the retreat. But then the integration, how are you gonna bring this new being into the world, and how you're gonna nurture your being as a gardener would do with its plants, its seeds, its flowers, its vegetables. There's a watering daily. And so perhaps you will have encountered with yourself for the first time here. But then your body needs to catch up with the insights, right? The breakthroughs. And the body is slow. It takes time. The nervous system needs to rewire itself, integrate slowly but surely the emotions, your heart, your mind, everything does take time, slowly but surely. Yeah. So true healing happens after the retreat. This is your responsibility, but you're not left alone because you're guided through it and after it. I was talking about the spiritual guidance during the retreat, but after, from my experience, is so important that you know that I'm here via WhatsApp, through messaging, calls. It gets busy here, so 1 or 2 days after, sometimes I respond, but I always respond. And this availability is unlimited because I'm very aware that integration doesn't just take a month after the retreat. You know, there are phases, there are degrees, and every single person is different and will go through the transition differently. I know it is challenging, healing is not comfortable, but it is so worth it. You will have to experience it for yourself. But once you have touch with source, with who you truly are, with your true heart, with your true mind, you will see how you will align with your true purpose, true relationships, and find true joy in your life. But that doesn't go without some guidance, some pointers. We're here to empower you, to liberate you, so that yes, you can walk alone. But alone is not lonely. Alone is always knowing that there's a safe space to reground, to reroute. As I know what the path, the spiritual path and awakening holds. Yeah, it is deep, it is beautiful, but the truth is, it is also a breakthrough. So there's breaking. It is not a breakdown. Without integration, it could be, but with integration, it's a breakthrough. So as things break, they give space for new life, for new love, for new joy. Yeah. I can mention so many stories, but recently there was one guest who came here, and she told me very clearly that her healing and true transformation was due to 50% of the plant, but 50% at least from the guidance. That those moments we had here in private, where we deepened, where I helped her understand and give her practical ways to manage being in the world, but not all the world, coming back home. So I always invite you guys to reach out. I always want to know how you're doing. because if you have any feelings or any questions, I'm always here to answer them and listen to you. What is provided here are pointers, of course. Your life is yours. Okay? So I'm here. I would be so happy to have a conversation with you if you already have any questions prior to a retreat. Of course, there's integration during and after, but also before, when you're thinking of coming here, if you have any doubts. I'm here to prepare you, to help you understand perhaps better what is a plant medicine retreat, what is a spiritual retreat, what is spiritual awakening perhaps. Yeah, it is for anybody starting or anybody already on the path, because we always go deeper. Yeah. So my WhatsApp number is +51 922 700 009. And if this video has moved you in any way, if it gives you clarity, please do share it with anybody who would benefit from it. As well, please like and comment. That will help us grow our outreach to more people, to help more people like you. And finally, we also have an updated YouTube channel where, amongst other things, we provide meditations there. And those are actually very helpful when it comes to integration. So for anybody who is looking into going deeper, truer, and clearer, please subscribe to YouTube and please do reach out. Sending you much love. Looking forward to talking with you. Take care.